Hello beautiful people, hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the Tactical Mind, my name is Alas, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be going over how to attack Fireplace and mining on the map Kafe. The operators we'll be bringing today are Sledge, Fuse, Blackbeard, Habana, and Nomad. The gadgets we'll be bringing for Sledge are of course grenades, Fuse, breaching charges once more, Blackbeard, flashbangs, Habana, and Nomad will also be bringing flashbangs. The teams will semi be split up into three. For the most part, all 5 of the operators will be entering through the roof when attacking Fireplace and mining, and the main goal is to seize control of the entire top floor, mainly control of piano or cigar lounge, whatever you want to call it. I call it piano. But you need to seize control of the entire 3rd floor. Sledge and Fuse will be in piano room itself, opening up lines of sight and utility dumping into the site itself. Blackbeard will be on outside on the white stairs holding lines of sight into Fireplace, and Habana will assist him with opening up the wall. Habana and Nomad's job will also be pushing on the white and seizing control in red hallway and the 90, reading room doorway, closet doorway, bottom of white stairs, and pushing into Fireplace down for the plant. Habana or Nomad will be the one with the diffuser. And with all that info out the way, let's go and jump right into today's video. When it comes to spawning with your team, it doesn't really matter what spawn point you choose. Park is usually the most spawn peaked area of the Kafe. Watch out for garage door. There might be runouts or just punch holes or bullet holes, so watch out for those. Especially in this particular doorway, when you go on the left side, there might be a bullet hole, like what I said in the first video. River Docks is probably the safest place to spawn. So if you're not good with dealing spawn peaks, or you're just not aware of it or don't care for it, or don't want to waste your time, spawning on River Docks is your best bet. So you can jump through either skylight or through one of the hatches, that doesn't really matter.
You have located a bomb.
All 5 operators can be seizing control immediately of the top 3rd floor of the map. And so right now we're above, this is mining. Right above here, I guess you could say around here, is the hallway. And you can watch this nice line of sight right here into the doorway, along with a little bit of 90. Let's open all this up. I'm gonna pop open all the corners. Anybody hiding back here, if they have like a Maestro or an Echo that they're playing, they can be hiding back here, and there's no ADS. You can just cook a nade. You can just toss it back there, get a free kill. So you can see all of there, all inside the little train room. Anybody playing, if they reinforce this, usually there's typically a rotate right here, going between the fire. I'll show you this when we get to Habana, but using the Fireplace itself as a rotate is pretty dumb or bad idea. Again, like we said with Habana and white stairs, again, we'll get to her when we get to that specific operator. So we're going to open up all these corners. If there's a mirror, you can counter her. There might be a mirror set up here. It's very popular, at least for the gold 1, plat 3 ranks, for a mirror to be there. Want to open all this up. We're also going to open up the hatch and cigar shop. So a lot of people are probably thinking, I don't know why you want to open this. It's good for rotate for the attackers, along with holding lines of sight anybody pushing on red from the bottom red, or just sitting right there. So someone's just not a lot of people are aware of this hatch for the most part, which is why you want to utilize it, and really great for the level of play if you are pretty much plat 3 and below. Plat 2s and plat 1s usually utilize this hatch. Not a lot of other ranks do so or see the importance of it. But again, when the site is in mining, that's a good line of sight to hold. Since you do have a Fuse and you're playing Sledge, you need to let Fuse do his thing first, suggesting those hot spots such as the corners. And again, drone first before you know where to fuse. You don't want to fuse randomly, okay? That's a big no-no. So if you know there's a mirror sitting right here, place it right here on ping. Someone's sitting in this corner, place a Fuse cluster charge right there on ping. And then that's when Fuse and Sledge can both just combine them, their utility, and just complete total chaos and hectic for the defenders that are anchoring down in sight. So Sledge and Fuse are going to be playing closely together when they're up in piano or in cigar lounge together. One is going to be watching the flank of the other depending on who's doing what. Obviously, if Fuse is fusing the ground and destroying shit on sight, that's when Sledge is supposed to be watching flank, and vice versa. And once again, just so everybody knows, when you're playing Fuse, a good Fuse mean does not randomly fuse a room. You're going to have a drone preset in there. And depending on the defending setup, that's when you're going to set down your cluster charge. So like what it said, if there is a mirror right here, we're going to go above here, fuse up the hell. That clears it out. While that's done or that's happening, you can set down a breaching charge beforehand. This is how you can use it, alright? I guess you can call this a little in-depth how to play Fuse guide. But while that's going on, Mirror's initial reaction is immediately going to go back into the green train, right? So while that's fusing down, you can open this up and pop it right then, and you can get a free pick. And you get a free pick on Mirror, or maybe another operator that's just sitting right here in the middle train. And you can rinse and repeat that same strat again. Anybody playing in this corner, let it down. Maybe have Sledge, maybe place down a breaching charge, whatever you want to do. Pop it, breach right after. And their initial reaction, again, depending if there's a rotate there or not, this is of course assuming there's no rotate. Let's open this up real quick. This is of course assuming there's no rotate and they reinforce this off. It's not really consistent with teams. Sometimes they make this rotate, sometimes they again keep it closed or reinforce it. So you might, most likely for the most part, it's going to be reinforced and they're going to get trapped, and they might just run to the opposite side of the room. You can pop this open, and again, same thing with Mira, rinse and repeat that strat. Kill him when he's in there. And of course, you're going to have Sledge, of course, opening up everything else around you, since you're only going to have 3 breaching charges, which is not going to be enough to play vertically in this room. The other 2 charges, you can, again, continue utility dumping. And once more, you can possibly use on the hallway. I think I just destroyed my drone. So it's good to know that the cluster charges won't get rid of the default cam, but again, anybody playing at 90, or if they have any setup at 90, it will kill or destroy any utility or any player.
15 seconds remaining.
So some of you will or might be wondering why I decided to bring Blackbeard for this. Blackbeard is good for locking down and holding down lines of sight to where defenders are forced not to push, or you can isolate and trap them that way. Obviously, I do not blame you guys for being paranoid about what if someone jumps through cocktail windows up on top. What if someone jumps through this doorway and kills me while I'm repelling this window? This is what you're going to be doing, by the way. Shoot this window open. Like I said in the intro, we're going to be bringing flashbangs for Blackbeard. I'm bringing breaching charges just so I can show you guys this example and where he's going to be playing at. So let's review everyone's position real quick. We're going to seize control of the total top floor. So you don't need to worry about the 2 windows in cocktail, right? Sledge and Fuse will take care of that. The only remaining thing you need to worry about is this doorway right here. And again, since they have control of New Haven and everything, he can sit up there and he can watch if anybody tries to peek out. And honestly, you can probably bait that person to go and kill Blackbeard. We're going to smack on our plastic wrap shield. And we're going to hold on this very strong, powerful line of sight. And that we can see in there. Of course, this is what Habana's job is for. She's going to open this up to where you can have more of a vertical play or a window play out here. And he locks down this line of sight. So he locks down anybody coming from the hallway back in sight. He's going to lock down, let's go back a little bit more. Lock down the rotate on Fireplace. If they reinforce both those sides, that's perfect for you, because you can sit just like this. Since you're going to have control of top floor, you don't need to worry about too much about anybody coming in and killing you from here. So you can just sit on the side like this and watch this. Or you can sit on the right side of the window to watch that. Can you really? That's hilarious. Alright, so that's a better example. So again, the vertical top portion of this wall will be opened up, and again, you can sit just exactly how I'm sitting right here, and you just hold the nice peak line of sight onto here. You can see a good sliver of the doorway, and of course, anybody trying to be aggressive, trying to push up to you from red or from that little storage closet right there, you of course can challenge them and kill them. So Blackbeard is, once we're just locking down a line of sight, he's just pretty much sitting here for the remaining of the round. And yeah, so with Habana, her main focus is to open up hatch and cafe on the top floor and piano room. She needs a minimum. This is so annoying. She needs a minimum of 4 to open up the hatch. Let's go and do that right now. The remaining of her pellets can be used in various ways. I would not recommend using this for Blackbeard. I would recommend using the largest size you have, so possibly one right in the middle. Maybe you can switch this one to 4 to watch the right side. You got 4 left. Let's go open this up, see how it looks like. So that's not bad. That's almost perfect. So maybe you can get just the top portion a little bit more. So you can either open it like this, or you can use those, maybe those other 2 pellets to open up the top portion right here. Just right in between those two, the solid wall between those 2. So again, for Blackbeard, this will be a good line of sight from hold. He can see a little bit of red doorway. You can see right here, and anybody hiding or peeking in this corner right here. After Habana is done opening up the hatch and seizing white stairs control and having Blackbeard watch her back, she's going to be pushing around and pretty much just watching the flank on bottom white stairs for any upcoming roamers if you haven't cleared them out already. During those 2 seconds, you can have Nomad set up her air jabs right on ping, pretty much right here where they cannot shoot it out. And that's when you can seize control in the hallway. Embarrassing. You can seize control in the hallway and start making your push and making the plant for in Fireplace. Default Fireplace is right behind bomb. Really nowhere else since you were pretty much exposed. Do not plant on hatch. I wish I saved some Habana pellets so I could show you what happens. Planting on a soft hatch like this is a dumb idea, even on a reinforced hatch. Because once the defending team sees this, and if anyone destroys this, whether that it's a defender or an attacker, it's going to lose you the round. It's going to lose to the attackers, and the defenders are going to win. Because what they need to do is defuse or destroy the diffuser. So if you plant it on a hatch like this, and you have like Buck or someone come from below to destroy this, you're not smart. You're just going to lose yourself the round. I just thought that was kind of worth saying because I have had one teammate do this a year ago, and it was the dumbest shit ever. We were mad because I'm pretty sure it was a very important match point overtime game. Once again, watch over the pulse run out on that window. It's always good to know the scan and to know what defending operators you're going up against, because if you don't know who you're going up against, that's half the battle is intel. Don't have intel, you don't know who you're going up against, you don't know what to precisely expect. So like we said, we're going to be taking white control with Habana. And either Habana or Nomad will have the diffuser for this. So this can be open. I'm so used to being a defender, I literally ran up to the window and held down square as if I'm just doing a defense guide. That tells you how much I do these defense guides. So like what I said with Habana, place an air drop right here. I don't suggest placing it on above if you're trying to block anyone from coming down here, because obviously they can just shoot it. And of course when they hit this air jab, just get off the sound cue. Second air jab is going to go above this doorway and reading. And the third and last one you can kind of set up in a cheeky way. Probably do above, to be honest. You can set up right here. And of course any defender trying to swing out on you, that's trying to retake control of 90 red, or trying to retake control of any white stairs or fireplace, they're of course getting a boom hit by the air jab. So all 3 air jabs are pretty much used here. If you don't want to use the last one right here, you don't have to. It was also smart to use the last one on top of the fireplace, which honestly I would recommend that instead of a 90 hallway, since we're always going to have a Blackbeard locking down, holding lines of sights through here, and I'd be walking through hallway doorway. And again, the diffuser or the bomb cage, whatever the fuck you're gonna call it, the bomb sitting here, playing right behind it, and of course you can use that as cover.
You must recover the diffuser.
Air jab. I would jump out this window. Let's show you guys the line of sight. I would jump out this window in a double angle that you and Blackbeard can have. Sit right here on this corner. Let's try that again. You can sit right here in this corner, and you can hold a very nice little peek. So anybody, it's a little brief peek, but it's a good line of sight to hold. I swear to God, I'm gonna flash myself every time I do one of these videos. But of course, like what is there, you can still toss flashbangs in there. You can hold a line of sight and kill anybody outside of outside parking spawn. Alright, that's gonna be all for today's video. I am nearly at 500 subscribers. I know I've said this in the past couple of videos. I am literally 5 to 6 people away, and the closer I get, obviously I know what video I'm gonna make. I might be making 2 videos and posting it either in the same day or the day after the first one. If you guys want me to do that, let me know down in the comments. I would much appreciate it. The videos I'll be doing, by the way, is an alpha pack opening. I'll open about over 100 alpha packs. Also want to do like specifically just like no common alpha pack opening pretty much. So like rares, epics, and legendaries. And for the second one, I want to do like a meme video, or I guess more a funny video. So if you guys watch like Evan Brock, I want to do that kind of style. Of course, not to that kind of editing. I'm still learning in that kind of area of YouTube, but you will see funny moments, dumb moments by myself, dumb moments with me and my friends, and all those and all that shit. Good times. Anyways, without taking too much of your time, thank you guys for watching the video. Please leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll much appreciate it. I'm almost at 500. I love you guys. Peace.